Hi guys, it's me, Lydia. I'm back. And I've got a headache today, so I'm not gonna be talking about anything in particular. It's just gonna be sort of me doing whatever, me talking about whatever I want. I did write down some notes, and also you're like, are you too close to me? Like that's the thing. It's like I don't know. I don't know if this feels like way too close or normal. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I just wrote down some thoughts that I've been having, and I want to just talk about them because this headache is so real, you guys. It's been on and off for like a couple days, and it's like, what is going on? I do not understand. But anyway, a thought that I've been having over the past like year or maybe 2 years is how does everybody know who Enya, Umanzor, and Drew Phillips are? How does everybody know who they are? Because when I look up their like socials, it's like I know you guys, but like your socials aren't like millions upon millions of followers unless they have like socials that I am just not aware of. Because how I found them, I think I found them just because they were recommended to me on YouTube, like their podcast, I believe. And yeah. So it's like, it's weird because like I don't really understand how people know who they are. They're like famous in a sense, but at the same time, it's like, I don't get how they're famous. You know, it's like everybody knows them, but how does everybody know them? I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm like, I'm just puzzled by their fame. I don't know. And it's like, I know them, but how do you know them? Like, there's no way that everybody knows them because of their podcast. Like, I think people knew them before, but why and how? I don't know. It puzzles me. And I think Enya was like in TV shows, not TV shows like actual TV shows. I think they were like online TV shows or something. I don't know, but nothing I've watched or seen. So it's like I don't know. It's like how does everybody know them? How does everybody know them? It puzzles me. I'm perplexed. I don't quite understand. um yeah. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's just like people way younger than me that know them. But then I see people of all sorts of ages know them, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody will let me know how they know them, and that'll give me a clue. But I've just had that thought over the past years, and I never really get anywhere with my answers. And that's that. And I just also was reminded of the compliment sandwich the other day. And I just was reminded about how much I hate the compliment sandwich and how I've always hated the compliment sandwich and I've never understood it. It just feels like this ingenuine way of communicating with somebody, you know? And should I still do that? Should I still exist in this world doing this whole sandwiched I don't know, the sandwiched way of living my life where I'm not really being as forward or as blunt as I'd like to be and buffering it with bread that is frankly fluff. I don't know. It's always been kind of fake to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And maybe that's because I'm neurodivergent. I don't know. but it's always just seemed like this weird way of like manipulating somebody so that way they feel more comfortable or more ready to listen to what you're saying. And it's like, okay. I don't know. I kind of hate it. I really kind of hate it. So, should we as a society still do that? I think not. I think maybe it's time we do away with the compliment sandwich. I think maybe it's time that we just start getting down to brass tacks and being like, this is it. This is what I mean. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. I used to be really enraged by that, actually, like when people would say like, that's what we have to do. We have to do this whole, like, teachers would try to like explain why it's good for us to do that. I was like, this is like how to manipulate somebody 101, is it not? Like, are we not like in class taking a lesson or hearing a lesson about how to like manipulate and control somebody? Shouldn't I be able to just say, look, this is what your problem is, girly? Like, I don't know. I just think that's kind of crazy that we're still doing that. I don't know. Yeah, and what is it about our society that like makes it so that way we don't, or people in general don't want to hear the truth unless it's like also covered with positives about ourselves? Like what about our society has such a low self-esteem that anytime we are presented with something negative about ourselves, we feel like it's an attack? I think that's an issue. Like, maybe that's what we should be tackling instead of how to manage that. Yeah, I think that's that. And thirdly, what I wrote down is, why is it that Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, is the cutest character possibly ever, but he also is the most annoying character? Why? Like, why did they have to make Eeyore so annoying? Have you guys ever gone back and watched Winnie the Pooh? It's like I went back and I watched Winnie the Pooh like a year ago, not that recent, but I was like, oh, Eeyore, love Eeyore. Oh, what's he up to? And then I was like, oh yeah, like this character kind of pisses me off. And it's rough because I really truly think he is like the cutest character maybe to ever exist ever. Like, I don't know, there's something about him that is just cuteness overload to me. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. I love Eeyore. Like, I'm an Eeyore girly, except for his personality sucks. It's like, yeah, like kind of make him out to be like the depressed character, but no, realistically, he's the passive aggressive character. Like, he's not just depressed, he like makes it everybody's problem. And he just constantly lives and thrives in passive aggression, and I just think that's, what kind of message is that sending out to people? I don't know. I didn't realize that when I was a kid. Just like Tigger, like I never understood. Growing up, I loved Tigger. Tigger was my favorite. I think most kids, they love Tigger, right? And I just never realized that Tigger is like self-absorbed, I just thought like he's a cute tiger and he bounces around and he is having a good time. That's all I got from that. And I don't think I understood what Eeyore's deal was. Like, I was like, I don't know, he talks real sad, I guess. I don't as an adult, I'm like, wow, that guy is really annoying. And why? Why do they make Eeyore annoying like that? I don't know. I wish they hadn't, you know? I think they say, like, don't they say, like, Winnie the Pooh characters are, like, symbols of mental illness or something like that? And you're like, Eeyore symbolizes depression. I'm like, Eeyore does not represent the depressed community, okay? He does not represent me. Yeah. Just because he's so, kind of annoying. So, I don't know. I think that's all I have to say about that. Have you guys ever read The Tao of Pooh? Because that is one of my favorite books. It's by Benjamin Hoff. And I love that book so much. It kind of, I don't know, it talks about Taoism and like the message behind Taoism, but uses Winnie the Pooh characters as sort of examples, I guess. I don't know, it's great. I love that book. They also have another one about Piglet. He also has another one about Piglet, and I have not read that one. I think I've read parts of it, but not all of it. And I don't know, I'd be interested in reading that, because I think they say like Piglet is anxiety, like, you know, that whole like theory about the Winnie the Pooh characters being mental illnesses. I think they say Piglet is anxiety, which, like, real, because the guy's always scared, you know, and that's like me. Guilty. But I don't know, I would be kind of curious to see what that book is about, because it's supposed to be like, I think, the positives of Piglet, I think, or the inner strength of Piglet, maybe. Yeah. But The Tao of Pooh really did, I don't know, give me a different outlook on life. If you guys ever want to read that, I guess, if you guys are interested in new ways of thinking about life and how to live your life. I don't know. I think that's all the thoughts that I have today. That's about it. See ya.